Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Tea Time with Tanya. I'm Tanya. How you doing today? Today is Friday, the 14th of May, 2021. Oh my goodness, guys. We are at the end of the second week of May. We literally only have 2 weeks left in this month. Good morning, everyone. Let's start this off with a blessing, shall we? Dear universe, dear creator, dear spirit guides, please give us a blessing for this Friday morning, May 14th, 2021. A blessing for the collective to carry with us this day. Oh my goodness. Oh, nope. Can't do that one. I think we just got that one on Wednesday. Let's search for another one. Give us a blessing for this Friday. There we go. Look at this card. We get the blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief system from an irrational fear. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me start over. I misread that. The blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. Namaste. Oh my goodness, guys, this is saying if you have beliefs that don't serve you, that you actually do not believe, let them go so that your blessings can come through. Holding on to beliefs that are based out of fear or irrationality blocks the flow of energy through your being. Let those things go. Let them go so that your blessings can flow. Let me read this card one more time. The blessing of questioning. Examine and identify any belief that stems from an irrational fear. Ask yourself, do I still need this? If the answer is no, then replace it with a trusting, more loving belief. Blessings flow to you as soon as you do this. Set yourself free. Good morning, everybody. Oh my goodness. I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone, to all of the contributors who asked questions. Thank you. Oh my goodness. We have some fabulous questions today. The first question is from Gailene M. And her question is, why? Why is Keisha Lance Bottoms stepping down from her mayorship and refusing to run again? What happened? Why is Keisha Lance Bottoms stepping down and not running for re-election of governor of Atlanta? Carol, please, spirit guide, speak through me. Why is Keisha Lance Bottoms stepping down from governor of Georgia, and why will she not run for re-election? Here we go. Oh, first card we get the star. This is lost, theft, and abandon. It's also the star of good hope, but this is lost, theft, and abandon, and this is the energy. This is loss crossed by judgment. Okay, what I'm feeling so far is that all of the horrible things that are going on in Georgia right now, and Keisha Lance Bottoms in the position that she's in, having literally no power or authority to stop what the legislation is doing, what they are forcing through. I'm sorry, yeah, what she's mayor. I'm sorry, she's not governor. What they are forcing through as far as the laws go. She's not the governor. So if she were the governor, then she could change the rules. Okay? But since she's the mayor, she's at the mercy of the governor. And they are making it very hard for all people in Georgia who are people of color who are in public offices. Guys, they are there is targeted aggression, racial aggression that is being targeted not only towards black members of the Congress and Senate in Georgia, but also Latinos, Asians. It is a full on racial, I'll just call it what it is. It is a white supremacist environment in the government in Georgia right now. And it is pushing down and making everyone very uncomfortable. The third card, why did Keisha Lance Bottoms step down and not seek reelection? We get loss again. We get the Five of Cups looking at loss. She has to maintain her self respect, her pride in herself. Things are not going well. The murders, her getting up there, being the face of Black America, trying to put some understanding, to put something on the senseless murders of Black people in this country. This is a very hard place for her to be. She is standing there. She has stood strong, but she has stood alone, and she has bore the brunt of what the police in her state have done. She's borne the brunt of what legislators in her state has done. She's tired. She's tired, and she doesn't want what's coming. She has been obstructed. They're stopping her from doing parts of her job, from saying certain things, from coming out in full support of ideas such as Black Lives Matter. There's a lot that's going on under the current that we don't see. And remember, there's a lot more of people like Brian Kemp in Georgia than there are people like Keisha Lance Bottoms, and she's being attacked, guys. She's being attacked. Don't think that because she has a title that she's protected. That is not it. If anything, the emails that she's receiving, the slights, the words, the things that people are saying to her openly and in passing, it's disgusting. She has been targeted. She is being, as strong as she has been. She's tired of fighting. She's tired of fighting. She's tired of fighting in the capacity that she's in. Don't count her out. She needs to be a bigger fish to do bigger things. Look for her to run for something bigger. Look for her to run for a position to where she can actually make changes. Don't count her out. But the reason that she is stepping down is because she cannot do what she needs to do, and she cannot function in the environment that she is in. The fifth card, we get the three. We've got lots. This heartbreak. This is pain, anguish. This is how she's feeling inside. The sixth card, we get the crossroads, and this is where she's at. She has to make decisions on what she wants to do, what she wants to achieve, what she wants her legacy to be. And like I said before, as mayor of Atlanta, she does not have the power that she needs to try to stop some of the horrible legislature that is going on. Guys, look for her. Look for her to run for governor. Look for Keisha Lance Bottoms to run for governor of Georgia. Look for it. The seventh card, we get the Four of Rods. This is the Democratic happy family. This is celebration. This is joy. This is things coming together for the betterment of everyone. The eighth card, why is Keisha Lance Bottoms stepping down as mayor of Georgia, we get the Six of Cups, the benevolent giver being chased by justice. Okay? Justice is what needs to happen. She's given all that she can to the state of Georgia in the capacity that she's in. And when somebody feels like they can't do any more where they are and they have to move, this is her driving force. She's not stepping down because of fear. She's not stepping down because she's weak. She's stepping down because the position that she holds does not serve her. She cannot get done. She cannot do what needs to be done in that position. And she's tired of the slights, of the racism, the veiled and open racism that she is facing day in and day out. The ninth card, we get strength. Keisha Lance Bottoms is a strong woman. To get up there all last year, week after week, after the murder of uh, of the young man of Ahmaud Arbery, and the young man in the drive-through of the chicken place, and her getting up there. This was night after night. There were Black Lives Matter protests every day last summer. She was out front with the people, and you guys just think about what was coming back on her from other legislators in the opposing party. She's been dealing with that this whole time, nonstop. She is strong. She has proven and shown her strength. And the last card in this draw, we get the Ace of Wands, another strength card. The Ace of Wands is creation, invention, and enterprise. This is birth, family, the beginning of enterprise, money, fortune, and inheritance. Keisha Lance Bottoms has her sights set for a bigger office where she can do more, where she can make changes, and where she won't have to be at the mercy of other people. Don't count her out. Gailene, Keisha Lance Bottoms is about to make a power move. Support her. We all need to send her energy and support. She's stepping away from a situation where she cannot change things that need to be changed. Her voice isn't big enough to do what she needs, what she feels needs to be done. Look for her to elevate herself to a position where she can make changes and not be afraid of opposition. Okay, my next question is from Marian F. And her question is Liz Cheney's ouster karma, family karma from her father? Now, her father was the vice president under Bush. And if you remember, he is the man who literally shot his friend in the face while they were hunting, and he faced no charges. And I do believe it was kind of on purpose, not a mistake. There was something that was wrong with that whole thing, but he faced no charges, no nothing. Is what's happening to Liz Cheney family karma from her father? Okay, here we go. Let me get this one more shuffle. Is what's happening to Liz Cheney family karma carried over from her father? First card, we get the devil, force, fatality, ruin, evil. Oh my goodness. Evil. Crossed by the Seven of Rods, fighting off opposition. And this is what's going on. Now, so now let's put this in the perspective that it needs to be in. Liz Cheney stood up for one thing. She stood up about, well, two things. She stood up about 45's lie that he won the election. She's saying no, we can't do this, and she's standing up against the Republican talking points about the insurrection on January 6th. So her fighting of opposition is because of her outspokenness so far. So she's fighting off right now. That's what she's fighting off, is what she stood up for. And then we get more fighting completely with the GOP at odds because of a difference in ideology now. But remember, she voted with 45 more than a lot of other Republicans, okay? She was totally on Team Trump until the lie in the insurrection, which now has her at odds with her party. The fourth card, we get temperance, and that's a yes. So, Marian, yes, 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 yes. And I'm going to pull back over here to the devil because this is like, look at this. You got the angel and the devil. Okay. This is the karma right here, is the devil card. This is the force, fatality, that which is predestined, okay, and evil. And then we get temperance, the need to balance, okay. Let's go ahead and pull the last two in this. The fifth card, we get the four of swords, the coffin card, the hermit's repose. This is, things are changing. Things are changing. And what this does is it puts Liz Cheney on a stronger footing, even though she is as much a sycophant as anyone else. And please don't let that get lost in whatever benevolent thing she, let's put it on the table. She did one decent thing. She did the right thing. She didn't go above and beyond. She told the truth about what happened. And we're putting her on some type of pedestal. She is a sycophant. She is still in the Republican Party, okay? These people have not changed these leopards have not changed their stripes. She is fighting for her place in the party because she went against the dear leader. That is why. Now, believe me, if she put her tail between her legs and crawled back to 45 and said, "Oh, forgive me, I'll go on TV and say I was wrong," oh, they would open her back with open arms because she has to show her fealty to 45. So let's not get it twisted. uh, Liz Cheney is no saint. She told the truth. She did what she should have done the whole time. She's not a hero for telling the truth. So don't put her on a pedestal. We don't need to lower the bar any lower for these people. She literally said, yeah, he lost the election. And yeah, those people who ransacked the Capitol were insurrectionists, and it was caused by 45. That's all she's done. Last card on Liz Cheney's and her father's karma. We get the High Priestess, secrets and mystery. And that's what all of this is about. It's going to be until with the GOP, they are eating themselves. This is an example of a group of ideologues at odds with each other without a clear direction. It's chaos. There's no leadership. It doesn't matter if they're following 45. The one thing that he never was a leader. He was the Pied Piper of bad ideas and debauchery. But the thing that he was not was a leader. He is a charmer. He can direct anger. He can direct a mob, but that is not leadership. Okay. All right. Let's get off of that question. Next question is from Beautiful Girl. And Beautiful Girl's question is, will the 17 GOP governors who removed the extra $300 of unemployment insurance payments pay a price for their cruelty. Will the 17 GOP governors who removed the extra $300 stimulus for unemployment, will they pay a price for their cruelty? Now, let's be real. Who is taking away the $300? Who is that hurting? It's hurting single women with children. That extra $300 was, let's put it this way. The children didn't have to worry about just eating ramen or just eating macaroni and cheese. I'm going to be real with you here. That $300 put a lot of people into a position to where they didn't have to work 3 jobs. Okay? Taking it away and forcing people to go back into low-paying jobs where they cannot afford childcare, or they can't afford, gas is almost $4 a gallon here. I don't know how much it is where you live, but I can guarantee it's not $1.50. It's not $2.50. Okay? So if somebody is only making $7.25 an hour and gas is $4 an hour, and you have to fill up your tank to go to work, it may take a whole day's wages at $7.25 an hour to fill up your tank and have lunch for the day. This is the reality that we face. And this is what people need to really understand. Unemployment is not a whole lot of money. Usually it's about $400 a week. Okay? They brought it up for some people to $700 a week, which is still not enough for somebody to live on. Not if you have children and bills. Okay? So, will the 17 GOP governors who removed the extra $300 pay a price for their cruelty? Oh, cards are upside down. First card out, we get the 5 of Cups, looking at loss, crossed by the King of Pentacles. This is severity, guys. This is money. And this is what they're taking, and this is what they're doing. They're playing with money. They are trying to force people back into situations that are bad for them, that do not help them. Why? Because McDonald's can't find people to work for slave wages. Third card, we get the 7 of Cups, the illusion delusion. Now you see me, now you don't. This is them hiding, playing the hide the shell game. Fourth card, will the 17 governors who took away the extra money pay a price for their cruelty? Here we go. We keep getting this. We got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So now we get the opulence. This is the Queen of Pentacles, a dark woman, lover of money, opulence. This is having more than you need, and you're taking away from those who have nothing. The 5th card, we get this 6 of Swords, escape by water. And I believe this is what's going to happen at the end of this, guys, because this is not sustainable. You cannot keep your foot on the neck of society and not expect society to at some point rise up and fight against the foot that is pressing down on them. The 6th card is the Page of Swords, the spy in the camp. The question again, will the 17 GOP governors who took away the extra money pay a price for that? Okay, this is somebody coming out with some information. This is probably going to be about the circulation of the dark emails that are going around to these Republican governors to keep everybody in line with each other, to keep them on the same page. The 7th card, we get the 4 of Cups, the offer that one doesn't want. This is a yes or no question. So I'm going to just go ahead and keep pulling. The 8th card, we get the Empress. Okay. Uh, Secrets and mystery, ignorance and doubt. The 9th card, will these governors pay a price for their cruelty? We get the 8 of rods. This is information coming in quickly. So tarot keeps telling us there's a lot of talking, there's a lot of conjecture around this. Last card. Look at this. We get the 5 of swords. People laying down their swords and walking away from bad leadership. So, what we didn't get is any type of a concrete yes. The next card behind was the King of Swords, and the last card on the bottom was the Ten of Swords, which is death. So, unfortunately, beautiful girl, no, no, because until we vote these people out, they will not face any consequences. Okay, now people are going to start walking away from them, but they're not going to face any. There's not any backlash. We have to do something. It is us. We gave these people the power. We have to hold them to doing what we want them to do with the power that we have given them. Or we need to make sure that we elect people who are in line with our values, not people who are out for themselves and out to just hurt, to harm, to show their force. Okay. My next question is also from Beautiful Girl. It's a yes or no question. Will the Biden administration find another way to help struggling families since they've taken away that $300? Will the Biden administration find a way to help these struggling families who are losing that safety money, that extra safety money that they've been receiving? Here we go. First card out, we get the Page of Wands, the opulent heralder. This is someone shouting good news from the rooftops. Crossed by the magician, skill, sickness, and loss. Okay, magical card. This is a changeling. The third card, will the Biden administration um, find another way to help struggling families? We get the Knight of Cups. This is a good a messenger coming in. This is someone coming in with good news. The fourth card and our answer. Look at this, guys. We get the Ace of Swords. We get a yes. Okay, so yes. Be cool. Beautiful girl. Yes. There, the Biden administration will find another way to help struggling families. Okay. Whew. All right. Sorry, guys. I got a little distracted there. I got a little distracted and I didn't want to have to start this video over, so forgive me. My next question is from VCOOLWATER. And VCOOLWATER's question is, will there be a third party? Will the Republicans um, start a third party? Will the Republicans start a third party? I know we asked a question very similar to this on Wednesday, and I do believe we got a yes on that. But let's ask again. Let's ask again. Are the Republicans planning on actually forming a new Republican or conservative party? There we go. Are the Republicans actually going to start a new conservative or Republican party? Here we go, guys. Here we go. First card out, we get the Lovers. Okay, this is partnership, working together, two people in love. And I said I was gonna say that was a yes. I was gonna change that card's meaning to a yes because it is an affirmative card. So there we go. But let's go ahead because I like other cards that say yes. Oh, never mind. There it is. Yeah. Yes, VCOOLWATER. Most definitely. Like I said, there are people who are not in line with what's going on in the GOP right now. They are not sycophants of Trump. They do not. You know, they know they will call a spade and say the what happened on January 6th was an insurrection, that Donald Trump started that insurrection, that he lost the presidency. Yes, there are a number of Republicans who are serious about starting their own party free of Trump and the GQP. Okay, let's go ahead and pull them. I just got to see. Look, that's three yeses in a row. We get the Queen of Swords, female sadness and embarrassment. Okay. And here it is. That was that question on Wednesday. Was Liz, I think they asked, was Liz Cheney going to start a party? Guys, this might be something also led by women. Fifth card, we get the Hangman. They're gonna force everybody to look at things a little differently. And the sixth card, the reason they do not want to be left out in the cold. Guys, what's going to happen after 45 loses? Because that's what he's good at. That's what he's good at. This person lost the presidency, lost the Senate, lost the House. There was no winning. Okay? And now he's got the whole world, not the whole world, I'm sorry. He's got GOP leaders relitigating an election that happened, lying about it, putting fixes in to stop people from voting. This is unsustainable. And a part of the GOP does not want to be living the rest of their lives in poverty when all of this falls apart. Because when it falls apart, everybody associated with its name is going to be mud. It's going to be dirt. Okay. My next question is from Darlene. And Darlene has an interesting question about QAnon. Was QAnon started as a joke or social experiment? Was the invention of QAnon started as a social experiment or just some people messing around? Okay? It's an excellent question because, I mean, Fortune was kind of started that way and it became something so egregious, so bad, okay? And things have a way of morphing like that. So, Darlene's question, was QAnon started as a social experiment or as a joke? First card out, we get the Tower. The Tower is distress, ruin, calamity, disgrace, deception, and misery. Okay. And what QAnon is, what it's all about, it is all about misinformation and deception. So this card is in the accurate energy, crossed by the Three of Wands. This is waiting for your ship to come in, looking across the water for help, looking, looking to start something new. Third card, was QAnon QAnon started by individuals as a joke or a social experiment? We get the Ace of Swords. Yes, there is our answer. Yes, QAnon was started. It wasn't something that was meant to be taken seriously. And I'm going to say it was started as a social experiment. It was started as someone who wanted to start a page and make t-shirts and have a blog and have their voice heard. And it morphed into what it is today. Excellent question, Darlene. The next question, I believe this is also from Darlene. Was Russia involved in developing QAnon? Was Russia involved in the development of QAnon? Excellent question. Another one. Excellent question. Was QAnon involved was Russia involved in the development of QAnon? First card out, we get the Queen of Cups. This is a good, fair woman with a gift of vision, crossed by the Knight of Swords. Information coming in quickly. Question was Russia involved in developing QAnon? Third card, we get the Seven of Pentacles. Guys, this is waiting for your crop to mature. Okay? And to wait for your crop to mature, one must plant seeds. Okay? One must plant seeds. Fourth card, we get death. This is an end. Death reads, the end, mortality, destruction, corruption. Fifth card, was Russia involved with the development of QAnon? We get the Nine of Cups. The little emperor protecting all of his assets. Sixth card, we get the Four of Swords, the coffin card, the Hermit's Repose. Again, the Four of Swords, vigilance, retreat, solitude, the Hermit's Repose, exile, the tomb, the coffin. Seventh card, we get the Eight of Cups, the walk away card. The eighth card, we get the Eight, the strength card. The ninth card, we get the Knight of Pentacles, standing in wait. 10th card, we get the Five of Rods. No, Darlene, Russia was not involved in the development of QAnon. Okay, all right. Next question is also from Darlene. Will the big lie and the lying about the insurrection, will the big lie and the lying about the January 6th insurrection be the downfall of the Republican Party? Will 45's big lie and the lying about the January 6th insurrection be the downfall of the Republican Party? Here we go, guys. First card out, we get the Queen of Cups. Good, fair, honest woman, gift of vision, crossed by the Hermit. This is the traitor card. This is the treason card, guys. And this is what it is. Third card, where this is yes or no. Will the big lie and the lies about insurrection be the downfall of the Republican Party? Again, we get the Six of Pentacles. Okay? The benevolent giver being chased by justice. Fourth card, we get the Fool, folly, mania, walking off the cliff. Will the lies that the GOP are telling about the election and the insurrection be the downfall of the GOP? We get the Tower. We get the Tower. Carol is telling us a story again. Distress, ruin, calamity, disgrace, deception, misery. And we're seeing this, guys. We're seeing this live, playing out live every day. Sixth card, we get the Three of Pentacles, the dark money, the secret meetings. All of this stuff being done behind the veil, being done in the darkness. Will it be the downfall of the GOP? The seventh card, we get the Seven of Cups, the illusion, delusion. There's a lot of trickery going on. There's a lot of deceit going on. The eighth card, again, we get the Seven. That seed was planted, waiting for the crop to mature. Will the big lie and the insurrection be the downfall of the Republican Party? We get the Four of Swords again. Guys, the Death card again. And the 10th and final card, we get the Chariot. Information rushing in quickly. Okay? Things happening quickly. think the downfall of the GOP is ongoing. They are shooting themselves in the foot. The bottom of the deck is is destitution, and the next card is the King of Cups. So, Darlene, now the Republican Party and the lies that are going on. But then we have to look at the last 4 years. We have existed under the lies of 45 for the last 4 years. And all those 4 years, all these people who were spreading these mistruths, half-truths, none of them faced any type, none of them. They all got away with it. And so far, they're getting away with it again. Okay, last question of the day from Snoopdoggydog. Hey, you haven't asked a question for a while. And Snoopdoggydog's question is, why did Liz Cheney stand alone? Where are Murkowski and Collins? What is it that we are not seeing? Why didn't Murkowski, Collins, and Romney come to Liz Cheney's aid? This is a good question. Why was she hung out there to dry? Spirit guides, please speak through me. Why was Liz Cheney abandoned by Murkowski, Collins, and Romney? Why did she stand alone? What is it that we don't see? Here we go. First card, we get the Emperor. The Emperor is a stability, power, a great person, crossed by the Empress, fruitfulness, the initiative, the unknown, and doubt. The third card, we get the Two of Cups, partnership, unions. Where were Cheney's cheerleaders? Why was she hung out to dry? The fourth card, look at this. We keep getting the Seven of Cups, the illusion, delusion. This is all about secrets and things being moved around. This is about information that is being hidden from the general public. This is a lot of, like I like to call it the hide the shell game, but this is literally things being moved around to change the outcome of things, to make an illusion of something. The fifth card, and that's it. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. The fifth card. Why was Liz Cheney hung out to dry? We get the Page of Pentacles. Okay, this is a studious youth. This is a someone attached to Liz Cheney. The sixth card, the future influence. Why was Liz Cheney standing alone? What don't we see? Oh my goodness, we get the Ten of Swords. We get the Ten of Swords. This is pain, affliction, tears, sadness, desolation. This is death. This is pain. Okay. There is a fracture that is deeper than we can see. If you guys remember, back in January, I believe it was, I predicted that we were going to have some people that are going to cross the aisle, some Republicans that are going to cross the aisle. This weight of what the GQP is for the box that the corner that they're forcing their whole party in is going to rupture. It is going to cause people to spill out of the party. They will leave, and they will leave for good. We already know that, and this is why the GOP, the Republicans, are going to start a third party, Republican Party. They're going to have to. Otherwise, they are only going to be known as the party of Trump. And that is not what all of them want. A lot of them have stepped away. A lot of them have even come over to the Democratic side. However, these people are not in alignment with Democratic ideals. They are still Republicans. And yes, we already got the answer. They will start their own party. Now, this is what are we not seeing? And what we're not seeing is the fighting, the undercurrent of division that is going on in the GOP. We hear everything secondhand. We're not seeing the conversations or hearing the arguments that are going on, the people screaming, why are we doing this? And I'm not behind this. We're not hearing the threats that are going on in the GOP. People's families are being threatened. People's personal information, personal conversations are being threatened. People are being threatened to being outed. Okay. They are all in line, in lockstep with Donald Trump. The fear, and he doesn't even have a Twitter platform to tweet at anybody, but the fear of him putting the finger on them is what is causing all of this consternation and the cowardice of the majority of them to not stand up. Okay? So that's where you got to put Romney, Murkowski, and Collins. You got to put them directly in the coward's corner. They didn't speak out because they don't have a backbone, because they have to protect their place in the Republican Party. They are still swearing their fealty to 45. Okay? They haven't walked away. Do not trust these people. Don't think that they're doing anything good. What Liz Cheney did, her telling the truth, her meeting the bar, her doing what's right, and being put on a pedestal for it. This has to change. We must raise the bar. People in Congress should not be able to lie to the American populace and get away with it. They should not be able to do whatever they want to against the United States. The rule of law does not exist. Otherwise, every one of those people who were complicit would have already been swooped up. But because we had Donald Trump for 4 years, the rule of law in our country has been so eroded that bad behavior is rewarded instead of punished. We are here. Liz Cheney got thrown under the bus because she met the lowest bar. She met the lowest bar. If anything, what happened to her was she is the only person in the Senate in the Republican Party right now who is not afraid of Donald Trump. And she's not afraid to stand alone and say it. She put a big target on herself. She got shot at. She's going to continue to get shot at. But she's going to be a victor in this because the bar is so low that now she'll have a groundswell of cowards that will rally behind her to find some strength, to find a backbone. Okay, guys. This has been my reading for today. I know it was a little disjointed. I apologize. Everyone, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I love you. I love you. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, guys. And to everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. Thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.